Playing in a team sport, everybody wears the same uniforms, either if it's home or away. The only difference is everybody has a different number. As you perform at a higher level, like the NFL for example, you could get sponsored by Nike.
Unlike in a team sport, when you're an individual sport, you don't have to wear the same color uniform as everybody else on your team. You're able to choose whatever color you would like to wear. Also, when you become a better athlete and you start going on to the higher levels, you may be sponsored by individual companies such as Nike, Under Armour, or Adidas. When you're on a team, you meet together as a team in the beginning of the season to determine goals. When making up these goals, they can be rather on the field or off the field. And making these goals, you could be trying to achieve greatness in the classroom, maintaining a high GPA, or on the field, whether that be winning a conference championship and going undefeated and going into the playoffs and playing for a national championship. Regardless whatever goals you had chosen as a team, you guys have set these goals as a team and are going to try and achieve these goals as a team.
Playing in individual sports, you have to come up with your own personal goals, which could be pushing yourself every day at practice so you perform well in your sport during the games, or beating your own personal record so you be number one in your sport. Depth charts and backups in a team sport are different than individual sports because you could substitute players that are injured or tired on the field or court.
Unlike in a team sport, when you're an individual sport, you are not allowed substitutions for when you're tired or fatigued or you have injuries. So this is why it's very critical that you're in the best physical shape that you can be. So when you're facing your opponent one-on-one, you'll be able to beat them physically and mentally.
While competing in an individual sport, you have to learn how to motivate yourself. Some players motivate themselves by listening to music or listening to their favorite speeches. Another way they motivate themselves are watching film on their opponent and learning their strengths and weaknesses.
When the distance now, I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us now in the eye.
When you're in a team sport, it's a lot easier to motivate yourself than when you're in an individual sport. There are several things that can happen before, during, and after the game. Before a game, it is often that a coach will have his players sit down in the locker room and give a pregame speech to motivate the team as a whole. When you're on the field, your teammates can motivate you on the field to make a great play, or if you messed up on a play, they'll pat you on the butt saying, "Come on, pick it up, let's get it going." Also, at halftime, when you go back into the locker room, your coach will sit you back down again and tell you what you guys are doing wrong as a team and what you guys need to do better. And I'll give you another motivational speech. This is a lot different from individual sports because individually you have to motivate yourself personally, while as a team sport, you have your players and teammates and coaches around you to motivate you.
Right on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man.
Recruiting an athlete for a team sport, you look for a kid that works with your style of play, and also a kid that is dedicated, hardworking, and a team player.
When being a coach of an individual sport and you're starting a recruiting process for the next season, you're trying to find the best athlete in his or her sport. You don't have to look for the athlete with the perfect personality characteristics like excellent leadership skills or the tenacity to do right inside or outside of school, because they do not have a team to bring down.